Well, I'm trying my best here. So, there is that. I don't know why these cars are staying so fucking far back.
Well, I guess I'll spectate you.
It says get ready.
Yeah, well, wait, should I spectate pit car or whatever? Guess like pace car. Pace car.
Go.
Yeah.
I need the car drive.
Okay, LMPs, just one.
Oh, he has...
How do I use the gaps?
Yellow flag. Caution.
Oh, someone looking off.
Already pulled the second gap. They're on the shunted.
Yeah,
Backing up to the racing line after I go by. You might take out my competitor.
that's good. I'll tell you if he does have it. Yeah.
Let's go. I hope you join, that is.
Well done, Nick. Good start.
So I'm just got taken out. Having that guy.
Well, this should be fun on the number 20 car.
Oh, that guy just took that in.
I think the brake bias needs to stay far forward on every... at the race start on every hit out lap on the front side. Just to maintain control. Oh yeah, Nathan.
I don't. Oh,
It's
Nathan's muted.
Oh.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, I don't know where to tell the gaps are, but things are pretty solid for the gap. I think the gap's behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Porsche's just not keeping up at all. So it's still kind of holding up the guy behind with it. So. In fact, you know you can take any layout and more momentum.
All my gear is getting out.
Uh-oh.
No, but I think with iRacing is just fucked up since like the season 4 update. The VR has gotten like progressively worse with all the updates this year. My AC is fine. iRacing just has this issue at race starts.
Oh, there's a big little fucking scrap back there with an LMP with the cheese. Yeah, they're slowing down massively because of it, so that's to your benefit.
You're in the lead.
They still haven't let the LMP by, or the LMH. LMP2, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I see that in the relative. They're already 3 seconds back. Almost 4. Literally 4-second lead. 4 minutes. 3 seconds.
I don't know where to see the gap, so...
You need to go to the options and map your controls from next to the previous black box. If you already have that set, then cruise controls. Like for the in-car black box, it also shows up in your menu. But you have to use the control menu to get it to show up. Oh, come on, Mr. Smith, don't shut me.
Right side. Clear right.
We're quickest right
Another
now.
LMP's coming up like right behind you.
Yeah.
There's a faster car approaching. He's racing us for position. Don't expect a blue flag.
So...
We We think our refueling window will open after 18 minutes and closes after 31 minutes.
Or at least just have the muscle memory at this point, so another VR stuttering and just... I'm gonna have to reduce my iRacing setting, but there's something weird. It has to do with all the cars around. As soon as I get out into like completely clear air and don't have a ton of cars around me within like 3 to 4 seconds, it's completely stable.
I still want to know what happened where it used to be like you didn't even have to worry about the iRacing settings. And then out of nowhere the performance went to shit. It didn't look any better.
And it tells
I
me
don't know
my
who did.
FPS is fine. It tells me I'm sitting at like 85 to 90, but it's just like glitchy. And it's only at race star. It says I put the graphs on fine. No, I'm good. I didn't want to
Cut
get
warning. Keep it
Rest in
tidy,
peace,
please,
Tom.
Nick.
I didn't want to slow down penalty. I only lost like 3 minutes.
Rest in peace, Orange Gun. I'm surprised that's not like track to punch in that whole field. Wow, it's strict iRacing is surprised it didn't count that as a track to punch.
Yeah. I just want to get some safety ready. So
Oh, I saw you're like at 1.14.
no, I got some back. I got above 2, so it put me up to 2.4.
Wow.
Because each time you hit an integer value, like 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, it gives you
Miller's caused something. There's an incident on track. Be cautious. How did this guy? I love how iRacing won't show you anything about the race after
Yeah,
they get back.
ironically, the S's are where I expected the worst overtaking from LMPs, which is somewhat true, but what's actually terrifying is the last
Oh,
corner.
shit.
Been warned about track limits.
You know, it happens all the time.
Is it getting darker?
Yeah, it is. It's cloudy, I think. Track conditions are changing. But it's the last corner after the crest and going down a hill to the start and finish line, that right-hander in. LMPs coming down that hill are horrifying. I had one come to my outside, somehow didn't have the momentum to actually make it. So he slowed down and crossed me over and almost pit maneuvered me as he sideswiped my rear to cross over. Like that last corner is...
You would think it would be easier.
You would think, and I feel like from the onboard of an LMP, it's probably very easy to do. But watching the mirror, it's terrifying because I'm just staying on the racing line, so I kind of cross over the whole track and get terrified.
We're gonna chase Cam.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 93 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, track temperature.
I'm starting P20.
Oh, what do you do now?
Well, I'm saying I'm going to start in P20. We're just now pulling off the grid.
Oh my god, it's so fucking weird.
This is gonna be awesome.
You know what may be causing it? I started using my my huge fan that I have in my room. I started using
You should use your hi-hat instead.
Yeah. I wonder if my fan blowing at the VR is doing something. That's the only factor that's...
Do you have the best fans? Do you have the best fans?
Yes.
Faster car approaching.
Wait,
They're
how do you
racing us for
take up
position.
the
Don't expect any blue flags.
I forget.
It's like control windows, like S.
Some, I guess. maybe. Why
Oh,
On
six?
your right.
no, that's speed trick machine. So
Clear
which
right.
one is that?
On your right. Clear right.
Oh, now I found that.
Oh, he tried
I
to
just-
give me a turn 3 and jumped it. That's why I'm down here very big time. Lost a lot of time over a second and a half.
All right, let's go.
The track is really cooling off from its starting condition.
There's a pail of mine. I don't know how to do lighting in iRacing.
This is a good
Blue
one.
flag. Here come the LMP2 runners.
Chunky. It's always scary when they're like within a second in the downhill coming at you.
Right side. Clear right.
I had a guy literally last race. I had a GT3 like half a second behind me. LMP coming up from about a second on the downhill behind. He dives that GT3 and almost dives me as I'm getting into the apex of the first part of the chicane. It's terrifying shit. I don't know how he broke that lead and made it and it didn't hit me. That's a
Blue flag.
LMP behind you.
Car left.
Two LMPs behind you.
Clear
They're
left.
battling. Oh shit! You just helped the guy out.
Clear right.
It's a good
Yeah,
overtake. Good job.
Yeah. Oh yeah, other guy's gonna have to let an LMP by behind him too. The guy behind you. You're doing pretty well so far.
They're 3 wide all over the
There's a
place.
faster class
I
car
love this.
behind. Blue flag.
What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing?
Pre-stocks Michigan.
LMP behind you.
That was
Basically a
scary.
super speedway
Another
race.
LMP behind you.
Yep.
Car right. Clear right.
Yeah, I'm getting these.
They are all over the place. Oh my
I
gosh.
lost a second.
there's-
I lost 2 seconds on that lap. Now the gap is 2 behind.
Yeah, no, there's an LMP coming up against the other guy behind.
Just
Yeah.
a lot of cars in front of me.
Yeah, they had to slow down a lot, I think, to let him by.
Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking.
I just hope he gets by you on the straight, but I'm
So,
not.
yeah, stay
How is there no caution for
to the
that?
right. He goes
Left side. Clear left.
Gap 4 seconds back now.
Yeah, but I lost some time because he overtook him into turn 1.
Yeah. Oh, track control is just shooting.
So yeah, it's getting more sunny now. There's 2 LMPs coming up. They're getting past the other guys on the street. Gonna catch you after the last 2 points.
Alright, Nick. There's a faster class car approaching.
Car right. Clear right. Right side.
Oh, okay.
Clear right.
That's the scenario I'm terrified
Your
of.
last lap time was
Yeah,
at 118.4.
yeah.
Just because the line, the racing line, you have to cross.
Just cross.
Imagine if I went 2 more inches over right there.
Yeah.
That would have been game over. That's the closest I've ever come. I mean, I've outright gone off, but I've never come.
Yeah,
that
those
close.
guys behind you just lost a bit of time, and LMP had to pass him too, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think he's not gonna catch you until like the back straight.
Yeah, that countered the loss I just had.
Blue flag.
It was a dumb mistake. The track is just inconsistent.
You've got half your fuel left.
This way.
Very consistent.
Right side. Clear right.
I missed
There's
the
another-
Scooby-Doo LMPs.
There's another one coming up right behind.
That LMP is the one that dove the GT3 into the
That's cool.
mystery machine.
The car behind's a faster class.
He's right behind you now.
See, I don't like this. What is he gonna do now? Just back
They
out.
is.
But you get.
I don't know.
it's
I
like-
don't know what he's
On your right.
Like, that's what they should do, but you
Clear
can't
right.
trust. It's scary.
Oh, who's that guy?
Slide
you passed
job.
you? Who's that guy just passed you?
Josh Wayne too.
Oh.
This guy hit with that slide job.
Slide down.
Slide job!
Let him pass.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh, it's the Cadillac Chip Ganassi #2 again.
Yeah.
It's a Kevin Magnussen car. Until F1. So yeah, I got 3.7 back now.
It's Kevin Magnussen.
Yeah, he's a Danish strudel.
Okay, Nick, there's a faster car approaching. Blue flag.
He's a Danish rule.
Oh, you're gonna dive me. Oh, see? Like, this
Yeah,
is what
that's
loses me so
annoying.
much time. It's like the last guy just fucking said, screw it, I'll dive you, and then he
On
just
your
backs
right.
out, so I back
Clear
out,
right.
and then we both lose a second. So, I guess ultimately it's better to lose a second than it is to lose
That was
you know,
119.0.
safer than sorry.
Yep. Yeah, you're doing good there, so it doesn't matter. I'll take it coming up behind you again. Just so another one a bit farther back. I don't know what the well.
Car right. Clear right.
Just stole that inside line. People are trying to dive there too. Which if the LMP is close enough, they can do it without messing you up. The LMP doesn't seem to be, I mean, I know from driving it, it's not great at low speed cornering. I mean, it has the downforce for mid and high speed, but for low speed, like the chicane and the two right-handers before the back straight, it is slow.
You're
And through the uphill left.
testing it at Daytona. And you're only on like 0 downforce.
Yeah!
There you go.
With low speed corners are so bad.
Oh, you're pretty good so
That
far.
LMP2 just feels, I don't like that car. It's not bad when you get into it, but you gotta drive it a lot, and I don't want to do that. And people are just really dirty. Shrunk it all the time.
Because they can't control it.
Exactly. They just have one lap pace.
Okay, Nick, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Nah, dude, we'll be good. We should average into like a 2K split.
Uppington?
Until the LMP shuts us out, yeah.
Not
Teammate will be
if.
box
That's
5
not if
scores.
one.
We're matching race pace. That was 118.4.
Danish strudel division.
Pit window is open.
Put Dunker and Kevin Magnussen's face in
Fucking put Nick's fucking
the happy birthday.
No. put his number on your car and just say help wanted.
The rear bumper.
Number 47 for hire.
I'll put a WhatsApp icon so people know to use WhatsApp to hit them up. Any country.
So fucking pissed. Schumacher will probably lose the seat.
Yeah.
These are Literally on Magnuson's page, so literally just has bad luck, so we call him shit.
Okay, it wasn't George's fault.
It was his fault. It was clearly his fault.
It's Goat Tiffy's fault.
There's a faster car
Can't even
behind.
joke
We're
about it
racing
because it
them
was
for
clearly
position,
his
so there'll
fault.
be
There's
no
like
blue
no
flag.
joking.
Are we talking about blue team?
Hey.
teammate?
Yes. It wasn't the same shit like what he did to Bottas last year and this year again at Singapore. Where he just
Car
wasn't
right.
fucking looking and just sent
Clear
it.
right.
What the heck?
The
Yeah,
track
George
temps
fucking
increasing.
ruined
It's
two-
now 97
George
Fahrenheit.
ruined 2 people's races and didn't get a single penalty. It's funny how things work.
Yeah.
He ran Bottas' race by fucking clipping his front wing and giving him like and making him have to go back to pits, and then fucking ruined Nick's race by literally just slamming into him because
Keep it within the track limits.
because of defense for the
I've been
wide
saying-
open one.
You know what I was saying? As soon as you join Mercedes, that people are gonna see how aggressive he actually is.
Yeah.
No, fuck, it was clear back when he was in Williams last year. Fucking that move on Bottas, like, Jesus.
Yeah, but he's always been that way. People just didn't talk about it because he's just.
He's
the
the next world champion doing shit like that. I think he's a good driver. He's fucking real soft. He doesn't make many mistakes, but he does make mistakes and very big ones at that when he does make a mistake.
I think he's just.
When he makes a mistake, it's a really big one, but he's still a good driver. I think. World Championship, maybe. Once Verstappen wins.
Yeah, that or.
I love
He's gonna win like the next, like 5.
I can see Lando winning one.
Hey,
McLaren
unless they actually break the budget cap and then they hit him with like financial penalty and
I could see Lando being a world champion. Like, it's not that hard to believe.
As long as,
If McLaren gets good or he moves to a better team.
yeah, because he's had McLaren for a while.
He's in McLaren until like 2026 or something. I think he has to leave McLaren at some point. A fucking Piastri's coming in. That's
There's a
competition.
faster
Like,
car behind. He's class leader.
he does good when he has a teammate to beat. He was equal with Sainz but he definitely had better seasons when he was part of. Because it's just that confidence is beating your teammate. I think he needs to leave McLaren sooner or later. I don't think he can win a championship there. Honestly, how things are now and how they're looking in the future.
Where would he go though?
Lewis Hamilton's retiring.
It's gonna be so
Soon enough.
That's
Well, but who in
All right,
Mercedes
Nick, we're
lineup?
halfway home.
Like,
Should
who
be
they have
about
as drivers
5
should go
minutes of
there.
fuel left.
De Vries, not really. He's a good driver, but I wouldn't call him like a future champion.
Formula E.
Bring in Latifi.
They could get Ricardo, but
Latifi
struggling,
Jr.
and he's not even guaranteed to come back from it. Latifi, after seeing how corrupt the F1 regime was, decided to retire, so he's not coming back.
Car left. Clear left.
There's a faster car approaching.
On your
I'd
left.
say like the
clear
only
left.
people up for that seat are like, I would say like Arden Norris, Piastri. The Mercedes could steal anyone. Like, it's a Mercedes seat, and I doubt Mercedes is gonna lose all their pace. Like in 2 years. Like, they're gonna be back to winning championships eventually. It's just a matter of one.
Yeah, that's what they said about Ferrari.
True.
Well, Mercedes actually have like a decent strategy team.
Well, I mean, so do Red Bull,
And also-
which you see now with the top car that they have.
For Red Bull has always had a great strategy team. It wasn't even like this year. They've always had great strategy.
Yeah.
The only blunder I can think of off the top of my head is like Spain 2021. Even so, there was like a very last minute call from like Hamilton. It was a risky call from
Right.
them
You'll
on the
have to
Mercedes
jump
side.
around. Come on, you can do
So I
better
can't
than
really
this.
blame Red Bull for losing that
That's
race.
what I mean. It's more of a good call on Mercedes. Really
Yeah,
good
and
call.
like bad strategy than on Red Bull.
Still good strategy from Red Bull.
Like, that's why last year was so good, because
Right
both
side,
strategies
clear
were
right.
fucking equal in their knowledge. And then you see this year, it's just fucking Ferrari
What?
fumbling around. Whoa, that got cut off.
Do you see that?
What? I saw that. I'm gonna go back and look at that. I got
No,
caught.
dude, he was invisible to me. That car in front of me was invisible until that corner, and then the LMP passes me, and then all of a sudden the Mercedes just pops up in front of me and smashes him. And
Oh
then
yeah,
he
he's
comes-
blinking. He's blinking for everyone. Don't worry. Someone just
Wow.
said he's blinking for everyone. Yeah, it got cut off by the trees for me. I'm gonna rewatch that.
Dude,
Whoa.
It's in the replay. Yeah.
Dude, that
Yeah.
would have been
Flip
that would have been me if that LMP didn't go up and take this out.
I'll flip that for you. Just unless I'm bad.
Okay, Nick, there's a faster car approaching.
Absurd.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Box.
Hold on, I'm gonna clip that because that's insane. Jesus. Christ, he just fucking just appears.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, he just appears. That's
Literally out of nowhere, dude. Out of nowhere.
That's cool.
terrified.
I clipped that. I clipped that. Don't worry. Alright, you're in pits now.
Yep.
Did you get damage from that? Or?
No, you have to do one fuel stop during the race. You
Oh.
have to refuel. They limit your
Alright.
fuel tank.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. Back to conversation. I guess. That Mercedes seat.
I'm getting tired. Good night, guys.
How it goes.
Good night. I don't know.
No joke.
Good night. I don't know.
Great
Lando's most.
anyway.
Once Hamilton retires, I say Lando's most likely to get that seat.
Take care, there's a
And how
car
things look
approaching.
now.
Take care of the car. Same thing, Josh. It's an LMP2.
Yeah. Who else? Vesti's not gonna be F1. He's like a decent driver. He's special.
There's a faster class car approaching.
Tough to finish.
Gasly could go to Mercedes, but he's going to Alpine basically. It's like already confirmed. It's not that well kept of a secret.
Yeah.
That DeVries is going to AlphaTauri, so that
Car
means
left.
Gasly's going to
Clear left.
Alpine. Unless it's all being like made up and or gets cancelled like last minute.
It's a pretty strong rumor.
I'd say that Hamilton, if he doesn't get a car next year,
The leader
retires.
Lawrence, is pitting.
so Gasly, if he actually wants to get into a team that's fighting at the top consistently, and have like a second shot at the big time, he needs to perform at Alpine, have actually teams like notice him again. He's had a really quiet season this year.
Yeah, fairly that AlphaTauri has been absolutely.
Yeah, the AlphaTauri is like it's so hard to see where that car is
They've
just
been
because it's just
so
nowhere.
relevant this year. They're like the new like Alpha Romeo. Alpha
Yeah.
just kind of races around and they mention Kimmy every once in a while. It's like,
Yeah,
Okay, Nick, don't
Like
think
Alfa
about
Romeos
lap times.
get
Just hit
mentioned
each and
more
every
now.
apex.
they're
P2.
just like they're like P16, but just like P17, just like irrelevant, or like P12, P14.
The stewards have warned us about track limits.
Yeah,
Keep
no,
between the
like-
lines.
like their biggest performance this year was like P5 at Baku, but even then, it's like
Faster car
he got there
approaching.
because some
This
people
guy's the class
retired
leader.
and there's some chaos at the end of the race. The safety car.
Left side. Clear left.
That's why. Also, that's the same thing. Ricardo didn't have that good of a race in Singapore.
He did or didn't?
I'd say it's a good position he finished in.
But it was
Not good. Wasn't that good of a race. The reason he finished P5 was because people were tired and there was just chaos with the top guys. Orlando was like basically the whole race kind of just up there fighting, even if he was struggling because of the car.
No, he also got really lucky with the safety car.
Well, yeah, he got lucky with the safety car, but
The leader,
he was
Marquez,
much
is
he was
pitting.
much faster than Ricardo still this weekend. Just like
There's a group of faster cars
by
behind.
the end of the race, Ricardo was losing time to him.
Well, no, I'm saying they
Car
both
right. Clear right.
McLarens got lucky with the safety car.
Yeah,
Cause the
qualifying was like I think kind of
Blue
clear.
flag.
Yeah,
On your
Ricardo.
right.
well, that
Clear
they
right.
You're
who
leading.
was it that pitted right before it and they hadn't hit yet?
That was Schumacher. Schumacher pitted right before the safety car got pulled. Yeah, Schumacher was one of the few that got
No,
unlucky. I think.
I think no, the Aston Martins
Between
did
the
too.
lines, please, Nick.
Oh yeah, it's like their
Faster car
best finish
behind.
this season, like P6 and like P8 or something.
But they
Mercedes-
pitted before
Mercedes
this.
got like a shockingly
Clear right.
bad race. For how strong they were looking, yeah, this is just an embarrassing race for Mercedes. Lewis in 9th and then George looking like a moron on track. It's just like, Jesus.
Right side. Clear right.
Like George literally complaining about a car defending its position. I'm like, what are you on? like the race or something, and he wants to be in front of you.
I mean, pretty much everyone got stuck though.
Yeah, I guess, but like more than
Car
Like-
right. Clear right.
yeah, I can't speak.
It's kind of like,
Yeah, some people got stuck more than others. Like Verstappen at least was able to make a position until he locked up and fucking was killed Norris.
Well, yeah, but
But yeah, he was stuck behind Alonso, and that helped him when
Okay, Nick.
Alonso
There's a
fucking
faster class car approaching.
Rest in peace.
I mean, Max probably would have gotten stuck
15
behind
minutes
the
left.
Yeah,
fast
We're
cars
looking good here.
anyway.
Yeah, no, he was already stuck behind the Alpine before they retired. If he was stuck behind Alonso, you're gonna get past him.
On your left. Clear left.
Lewis, I don't know. I just say Lewis retires next year. Williams pick up Sargent. AlphaTauri gets to Vries. Gasly goes to Alpine. I don't know,
do it to
but I don't know. It's fucking. Gasly going to Alpine, that scares me because it could be where he proved himself, but it also could be where he's just like his career fully dies. Because Alp.
It's like, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, Gasly. Alpine, they've had 3 like really good drives to leave their team. And one didn't even drive for them. They were the junior driver. Ricardo left that team on his own will. Alonso left that team on his own will. And Piastri just didn't want to drive for them because he got off the receipt from the plan. So probably not with the car, but maybe something structurally. I don't know. Like
It's probably the car.
yeah, it's the car, but I also like something structural. Because the Alpine's a decent car. Like, it's not a bad car. Like, Alonso's going to pull out some good performances with that car. When the conditions are right and when they have, when they're competitive. Like, yeah, they've had some bad races, but usually it's down to bad luck or just not meshing well with the track. But usually Alpine have had a decent car, especially like in tracks where you like the straight line speed.
Alpine and AFR, however, that's a different story.
Yeah. What was I
The
gonna
track
say?
temperature's falling.
we're gonna
It's now
say-
93 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming it's something structurally because Alpine this year have just kind of looked like idiots. They lost a 2-time world championship. They lost their future prodigy, and now they're left. And they were like the few teams left that haven't found a driver. And Williams and AlphaTauri you make the exceptions for because it's not really fully up to them who was in that second seat. Kind
Well,
of.
I think they would have lost the Austria.
There's a faster car approaching.
Well, no, they already did. They had for a long while, and
Right.
Piastri was already signed to them for a
Flag.
long while. Like Piastri around the French Grand Prix, Piastri was already like contacting McLaren, and like at Austria they had signed him,
Right.
and Piastri had already told Alpine like multiple times like I'm not going to race with you next season. I'm not your reserve driver anymore.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Back marker GT3, fuck me.
Left side.
Wow, that's
Clear
cool.
left.
Passing slow GT3.
On your left.
Short crash on the exit.
Clear left.
That's cool. iRacing,
Somehow I lived.
iRacing. You know, I'm scared. I'm just scared because Logan Sargent is most likely gonna get that Williams seat, and I don't think he's prepared for that.
All right, Nick. There's a
I don't
faster
think
car bearing
Sargent
down on
as
you.
a driver
He's the
is
class
prepared to go
leader.
F1 just yet. I'd say give him another year in F2, but I don't see who else Williams could go with that would like give them promising results. Or like be able to push their car. Maybe they could sign like just like a random F2 driver who did decent. Leave Sargent in F2 and then just sign Sargent after 1 year. Or like just like
Grab someone with some more decent funding, realistically, just because.
Like, I was surprised they didn't keep Latifi, honestly.
Yeah.
Because, like, looking at their options, like, who do they choose? The Vries got stolen by AlphaTauri, basically. It's, like, not a well-kept secret at all.
Probably a better place to be.
Honestly, yeah, for De Vries,
You know,
and what he
Lily.
can probably do, yeah. And also, if you get offered that, like,
Left side.
would you rather go
Clear
to the
left.
team that probably can move up or the team that's probably going to stay at the back? Like,
Yeah. I don't see it like.
AlphaTauri has shown it can AlphaTauri or Toro Rosso can show that like it can make a decent car once it understands the regulations. Like
Car behind's a faster class.
it's the same thing with the V8 hybrid air, the V6
On
hybrid
your
air.
right. Clear right.
Like they kind of were like meh at the start of it, and then they got much better.
Oh yeah.
That and then that ultimatum to 2021 were like they were fighting for fifth for most of it. Talking about Days of Thunder and fucking.
My gear is still fucked up. I don't know
Oh. It's 40
Okay,
minute
Nick,
race,
10
you
minutes
said?
to go. That's 10 minutes left. That last lap was at 118.6.
1 minute. 45, so we got 5 minutes to go. Oh no, yeah, no, I'm happy in Americans in F1, but the way that it happened is just kind of. I think Sargent needs another year in F2,
why. Yeah.
or just use the other year to like, just drive and get better.
There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. These guys are
I
scrapping for
get.
position.
I think he's besides the start of the season where he did honestly have some mistakes. After like Jeddah in F2, he kind of just had a quiet season, and he was just getting better results. And Silverstone, like he really
Right
made
side.
a splash.
Clear right.
Yeah, that's where it kind of started.
Car right. Clear right.
He's not going to higher pressures.
I think if he goes to F1, he'll be decent. But Williams will probably need to give him a multi-year contract because he needs to be developed.
Oh, I do
Like-
that down.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 89.
Like I think he's like, even though Drogovic won the championship, I think Logan Sargent has more promise.
It's a faster
Because
class car
Drogovic
behind.
had no mechanical failures, didn't have as much
Right
bad luck
side.
as the other guys in F2.
Clear right.
Like, I don't know. Like Drogovic would probably be a decent IndyCar, but F1, like,
Yellow
I don't
flag,
see him
caution.
doing anything special. Like Drogovic has not been talked about by any team principals, as far as I'm aware, besides like saying like he's available on the market. I don't even think he is anymore because he signed for Aston Martin as a reserve, which compared to a top team in IndyCar, really bad. You are getting real close to that guy.
The fucking lap car.
Well, he's not moving.
Car left. Still there.
It's a
Clear
fucking
left.
blocking the view, of course. Thanks, iRacing. Yeah, he finally got off the way.
Yeah. Little top.
3 minutes left.
Okay, Nick, there's a faster class car approaching.
Man, I'm so mad how I'm so fucking pissed how Drogovic won the championship.
How did you win?
So basically, he had basically been crashed. He crashed in the start of the Monza sprint,
On your right. Clear right.
and so he was out. He was last, basically, no points. Porsche now just had the job to score 1 point to keep the championship alive, so he had to get P8 or higher in the sprint. I think it was like fighting for like P9, P10, like just moving up the grid. What do you know it? Liam Lawson, the bright fucking guy, just runs him out wide and hits him on the hairpin on T1.
You learned that from the DTM finale. Where you got
You've just done it on 19.0.
So he just runs him wide and fucking ruins all his hope, like, destroys all his hard work. And Drogovic wins, sitting in the pits.
Well, It's still not
And now
worse
there's one
than-
more. And now there's one more race, and the only thing I'd hope on is Sargent just has a decent weekend to keep in the top 5.
Hey, what about Leclerc
Some
and
faster
Albon?
cars approaching. They're fighting for position.
That was just good racing.
That was amazing racing.
There hasn't
Flag.
been ever since 2017. No grid has been good since 2017. Since
That was such a good F2 grid. Those races were absurd.
2018 was also a really good grid. You had Norris,
Car
George,
right. Clear right.
I think Albon was still in
Blue
F2
flag.
also. Albon was in F2, yeah, he was in F2 still.
Just chilling, dude. I'm
2018, 2017 F2 grids were amazing, and then it's just kind of gotten bad.
Come on, Nick. Just
2020
5
was
minutes left. Hold your
2020 was
nerve. We
okay.
can
It
win
was
this.
like Callum Ilott, Schumacher, were like the only notable ones from there.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah.
Like Ilott was so fucking underrated. I'm so sad. Honestly, for me, Ilott maybe should have gone that half seat over Schumacher, whatever, however way you want to look at it. But because he was fighting for the championship against Mick, and I think what was it he in at the time, like Carlin?
Yeah.
Let me go search that up to 2020. But it was vice championship, like in a worse car.
And there's
Because he
just
just
no
wasn't-
seats in F1, so no one's
He just wasn't in a Prema, which was impressive how he got P2. If you're just like not in a Prema or like an AR2, yeah, no. If you're not in a Prema and you like start fighting for the championship and not a Prema, it's pretty impressive depending on like how close it is.
It's absurd what Prema does for making so many spec championships.
They just have the best mechanics. Like
It's insane that they do that.
they literally just have the best mechanics. That's it.
It's
Yeah,
just set up.
Formula 3 and 2 are not fair at all. Like Carlin sucks in F3, but they're good in F2. Like it displays itself as a spec series, but there's so much stuff that can make a difference into your performances. Like it's not fair.
Prema just needs to go to F1 now.
There's a faster class car approaching.
Are they in F1?
I don't think so.
They should.
We're setting the pace.
Yeah, Callum Ilott was 14 points behind Schumacher. What team did he race in this year? I was the team he raced in. Why can't I find what team you're in? Let me see where he finished, what team went. Yeah, with Uno Virtuosi. With Uno Virtuosi and fighting for the championship, like Joe didn't even do that with that team.
Right.
Like that's pretty good. Like Uno Virtuosi, same team, and I think he teammates with Joe.
Okay, Nick. There's a faster car approaching.
I think Joe for his entire F2 career wasn't Uno Virtuosi.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh my, Dragovic does not deserve seat in F1
The
now
lap
that I
time
have
was
this information.
1:18.8.
Oh my god, my fucking argument's complete.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, so he was teammates in Joe and in a team that Joe primarily funds and beat him.
Track limits. Watch those lines.
Come on. He beat Joe and is like basically his own
Clear
team
left.
because Joe like when he
Clear
was
left.
two basically funded Universality. Callum should have made it to F1. He just never got the chance.
I agree.
If Haas wasn't desperate for money, I think they still would have dropped Maxton and Grosjean, like probably got Super Rookie still, I think. I think, yeah, no,
I still
if
know enough about F2.
only one race result changed, it would be Ilott in the hot seat right now. And seeing how he's doing in IndyCar, like he's doing pretty good in IndyCar. He's had some bad luck, but he looks promising, so.
Yeah, wait for it, please.
Wait, the race is over?
either after this lap or that.
I think it's next. It says elapsed time 48 minutes, so I think it's this.
That's the car behind. This guy's their class leader. Five minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
On your right. Clear right.
Really? That's intriguing. 2020 was supposed to be the last year of the Dallara chassis that they use currently, but it got delayed for 3 years because of COVID. Wait, 2024 we're getting a new chassis.
Well done,
Oh my
Nick.
god.
Great win. You deserve
Oh,
that
was the
today.
checkered flag.
That's actually good news to have.
It is that I got the checkered flag. No.
Yeah.
No, it glitches not like it did for Joey.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, nice.
Yeah, no. So yeah, new F2 chassis, presumably 2024. Because they had plans for it already. They stopped. I'm guessing what F1 was planning, like F1 management was planning was. I guess they were planning that since F1 regulations are changing, they'll change F2 as well to fit up more. I guess F2 got delayed more because it just wasn't the priority F1 was. So.
Right.
That sucks because yeah, the V6 turbo cars now just do not represent current generation Formula 1 cars at all. It's so different.
What did it say? Thank you, Sean. We do need more scoreboards. Someone said on the stream, they said half of the screens are scoreboards. Nice. I don't think that's how that works. There are a lot of screens though.
Good race.
Good race. Good stuff.